Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Sakshi here. Today we'll be making these really moist, decadent chocolate brownies. I've worked on this recipe several times and I've finally come up with a foolproof, eggless and healthy brownie recipe. And I hope you'll all enjoy making it as much as I do. You'll be able to find the ingredients in the description box as well. We'll first begin with making a simple chocolate sauce for which we'll combine 30 grams of dark chocolate compound and 30 ml of milk and microwave for about 30 seconds and then give it a really good mix together. And the sauce is ready, we'll keep it aside and then start making the batter, for which I have a bowl here into which I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of ghee and a tablespoon of oil. So this is the healthy fat that we're putting in. And half a cup of brown sugar. We'll then whisk this very well together. You could also use some cane sugar or coconut sugar instead. We'll use the back of the spoon to break the lumps, and once we get this wet sand sort of a mixture, we can then add in 2 tablespoons of yogurt, and this is the replacement for egg in the recipe, and we'll then whisk it very well together until we get a smooth mixture. We'll then add in 1/4 cup of milk and give it a really good mix together. We could use an electric beater instead, but a hand whisk works good enough. It's just that it requires some more time to beat things together. We can now add in the wheat flour. This is 1/3 cup or 60 to 65 grams of wheat flour and 2.5 tablespoons of a good quality cocoa powder. We'll then gently fold in the dry ingredients into the wet mix and ensure that we get a lump-free mixture. We'll add in 1/4 cup more of milk to get a perfect consistency. So in total we added in around half cup of milk. We'll whisk it very well together again. We'll now add in half a teaspoon of vanilla powder. You may also use vanilla essence, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of baking soda, and give it a really good mix. Then add in half a teaspoon of vinegar and 1/8 teaspoon of salt, which will help enhance the taste. The batter will now become really nice and fluffy. That's exactly what we want. I've got here a 6 into 6 inches baking tray which I've greased very well with oil, and then I'll place 1/4 cup of the batter as the base and spread it all around. We'll then place in nearly 2 tablespoons of the chocolate sauce that we prepared. This is going to help give the cake a really nice and moist texture. Also layer in some walnuts. These are coarsely crushed. This is optional. You may even use any other nut instead. We'll then place in half of the remaining batter and spread it all around very well. Give it a good tap and place in some more chocolate sauce. And walnuts. We'll finally cover it with the remaining batter and ensure that any of the sauce gets nice covered. We'll garnish it with some extra walnuts and then place it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius and bake for around 18 to 20 minutes. Once it's baked, it'll turn out really nice and fluffy. We'll let it cool completely. We already ate half of it and the remaining's here. The cake has got a really good texture. It's really airy, moist and soft, just exactly how a brownie should look like. We'll cut it into whatever shape we want. And now it's time to garnish. I've got here a square of the brownie. I'm going to top it up with some vanilla ice cream and drizzle over some of the chocolate sauce that we prepared and some extra walnuts and a raspberry or a cherry from the top. It's time to devour. So I really hope you all enjoyed the video and the recipe. Please do give it a try and share your reviews in the comment section below. And do like, share, and subscribe to Flavors. Until next time, this is Sakshi signing off. Bye.